Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you inside of Tiger Arena in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Here, the Railroad City is what I like to call it anyway. The Rock Springs High School Tiger Arena, right adjacent to the railway here. This town, I believe, has a bit of a mining and kind of a mining history going on. So you can see it's pretty evident with the pickaxes outside of the school. But anyway, that's beside the point. History lesson over. It's time for Varsity Boys basketball to round out the 2024 Flaming Gorge Classic. The Bobcats participated 2 out of the 3 days of this tournament, and they are going to be going home back to Thermop right after this. Shane Corpening wants to keep his undefeated streak alive this season with a win over the Rock Springs Tigers. Ooh, I love this guy already. I love this PA announcer. I don't know about you, but this guy's awesome. But anyway, Bobcats coming into this game undefeated, 3-0 with wins over Lander, Glenrock, and Riverton. A 2-point win over the Wolverines yesterday. They have proven that they can beat a 4A opponent, and they kind of have a good chance here. Rock Springs is heading into this game 1-2, most recently with a loss. Rock Springs coming off of a loss. They lost their first game of their season to Uintah out of Utah. And this one they've lost, their last contest they've lost they beat Rollins 73-31. So never mind, they're coming up off of a win. However, still a pretty big challenge ahead of them. We're back underway here from inside of Rock Springs High School. Bobcats and Tigers, a battle of the two big cats. Out of bounds to start the game here. 7:52 left on the board. Rock Springs will get ready to inbound. They'll pass it in. Number 0 with it here. He's going to take the shot. It's up and it's in. And that one was Samuel Lawnberger on that one. Lionberger. Oh, my Lord. I am so sorry. Shot is up and it's in. Brody Potter with the score. Brody Potter dunked it yesterday against both Glenrock and Riverton. Shots up for 3. It's up and it's no good. Ooh, I don't know if I'm quite liking that from the Thermopolis side. Chanting air ball toward the Rock Springs team. Back underway, far side. Here comes Dukes. And it's picked up by Potter. Picked up by Potter. Shot is up and it is in! 3! Cody Bobbingen! And they still got the scoreboard up there listed as Bear Lake. That's just a little bit funny to me. By the way, Bear Lake beat the Rock Springs girls team before this game. Oh, here we go. With it is going to be Hasty. He'll give it off to Dukes for 3. It's up. It's no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Here they come. Near side. Shot is up, and it is in for Arrington Purvis. So Purvis and Lionberger, the scorers for the Tigers today. Pretty ironic that there is a Lion on the Tigers team. 6:17 to go here in the first quarter. Down the right side, loses control of the ball. Thermopolis fans are loving it. A lot of them in attendance, by the way. Ellis Weber will pass it in. Gives it off to, they're going to share it between him and Potter there. Here comes Brody Potter onto the near side. He's on the word mark. Up onto the Tiger paw was Ellis Weber. They'll pass it up underneath. Here comes Armani Dukes with it. It'll go out of bounds and stays with the Bobcats. 5:57 to go. I think the next time we'll see the boys is going to be during the regular non-tournament season. We're going to be covering the girls portion of the 2A SmackDown. Shot is up for three from college range. It's up, and it is in! The guy blocked the camera, so you didn't see the shot. It rolled around in the rim. Of course, he had to step right in front of my camera, near side. Shots up for three. It's up, and it's no good. Off of Andrew Money. I guess you could say the Bobcats are playing rock solid here inside the Tiger Arena. Right side, they'll flip it back up top here inside the arc. They'll bounce past it here. Here comes Sivan Thomas. He'll dribble left side here. This is a varsity game right here. And this one's going to be on the ground here. It'll be a jump ball. And this game is really amped up here in Rock Springs, the finale. And that is actually going to be a timeout called, so we will take a quick breather. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Rock Springs timeout. All right, talking back, Rock Springs possession, Varsity boys basketball on Two Bases Sports Network. And it is a heck of a day here so far. The Bobcats on top 10-4. We are back underway. We apologize if there's any issues with the live stream. There appears to be some sort of internet issue. There's not really much we can do about that, obviously. Going left side, kicks it back around. Down to the right wing, right side shot is up, and it is good. Or sorry, no good for Rock Springs. I apologize. Encoding overloaded. Oh, I see what the issue is. So it's not an internet issue. It's just me being an idiot and forgetting to close some stuff on my computer. Shot is up, and it is in. The broadcasting software was overloaded, and it kind of caused some issues. Shots up. No good. Rebounded there by Brody Potter. Lost control of it. It's smacked away. Potter will advance it forward, and here comes Bobijan. He'll pass out. Hasty for three. It's up. No good. And it is a loose ball there. It'll go back to the Tigers. 4:33 to go here in this one, or in the first quarter anyway. 4:28. Left side, here come the Tigers. Mighty, mighty Tiger. Off the left side, shots up, and it is a foul. Looks like it was on Armani Dukes. There'll be two shots coming up for the Tigers here. Cody Bobijan going to get charged with it. I think I said Dukes earlier, so I apologize. It'll be his second personal. Shot is up, and it is no good. Person taking the shots is Sivan Thomas, and we have a substitution, as it looks like Sam Eddy is going to come in for Arrington Purvis. Purvis headed onto the bench, and he's had a decent start to the game today. 10-5, Rock Springs trailing. Shots up, now it's by 4. Bobcats cannot afford to let off the gas pedal here. They kind of have to have learned something from that Riverton game. Here comes Hasty with it down the left side. It's loose and it's out of bounds. Stays with Thermopolis. Thermopolis trying to get on the bus here today with the undefeated streak intact. They started out 6-0 in 2023. Remember that. It will go 2 years with winning 6 in a row. I shouldn't say that yet until January. Ball is loose. But actually, now that I think about it, it would be back-to-back years where they would start out the season, with a unbeaten streak, or ending the calendar year with an unbeaten streak. So Remember, 6-0. They lost that game. I think it was to either Lyman or Mountain View in the Pinedale tournament last year. We were there for that one. Here comes Rock Springs. They'll pass it left side. They have it outside the college 3. Shots up off the jump shot. It's up and no good as he pulls up. That one is going to be rebounded by Potter. Rock Springs is smart here. They're double teaming Potter there. Far side, here comes Hasty, driving right side, and it is a foul. And here comes Thermopolis off the foul by Savon Thomas. Bounce pass inside to Armani Dukes. Dukes kicks it out to Hasty. Hasty to Dale Dukes. Here comes Ellis Weber with it. Weber outside the college 3. He'll penetrate, kicks it back out to Dukes. He's outside the high school line now. Here comes Hasty. Pulls up for the jumper for 2. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by, oh, never mind. Rebounded Ellis Weber on it there. Zach Hasty, it's up, and it's missed. And a lot of suspenseful shots here today for the Bobcats. And 3:05 to go in the first quarter of action here from Tiger Arena in Rock Springs. Passing in here will be Andrew Moneyhun. I think that's what that says. And here comes Rock Springs with it, near side. Kicks it back out to Samuel Lionberger. They'll get the loose ball there. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. And a lot of fans in attendance for both the Thermopolis and Rock Springs side. We even got people up there on the track holding signs. You might have seen that on the video feed. Gets it up onto the right wing. He's in a little bit of trouble there as he's guarded by Weber, sticking to him like glue. He'll pass it left side, shots up for 3 from college range. It's up and no good there. Shot taken by Andrew Moneyhun. Right side, shots up. Dale Dukes, it's blocked. Taken on back by Rock Springs. Yeah, Dale's not going to stand for it. He'll take the steal. Shots up. Not a foul there. He technically, I guess, got the rebound, but it's going to go on out of bounds. It will go back to Rock Springs. I saw some big contact there. Probably should have been a foul, but then again, I am not qualified to make those decisions. I am not a NFHS registered ref for a reason. Left side. Here comes Eddie with it on the left side. It's going to be a foul on Thermop. 10-6, Bobcats on top here in Rock Springs. They already upset Riverton last night. Looking to add Rock Springs to their list of casualties here, rather, they're on route to what should be a 4-0 season if they do. Up top, lands on his feet there. We know all cats land on their feet. I can make that joke because both teams are cat teams. And it's up, and it's going to be taken away. Zach Hasty. A little bit of hops to him there. And here comes Brody Potter underneath. Shots up, it's in! Brody Potter. And here comes Andrew Moneyhun there. It's going to be a foul. He's going to get helped up by Hasty here. 1:46 to go here in the first quarter. So Hasty picks up his second personal. We got a sub here for Rock Springs as Antonio Cortez is going to come into this one. Headed off is Savon Thomas. Thomas has had a pretty good first quarter so far. Can't wait to see him back out there on the floor for the Tigers. Foul, free throws coming up here for Moneyhun. Shots up. It's up and no good. Zach Hasty's headed off the floor. Heading into the game is going to be Nolan Collins. Shots up. And it's up and no good. Gets the rebound. Shots up, no good there off the left side. Rock Springs on the O-rib. And it's going to be looks like it will go back to Thermopolis. Shane Corpening bringing out the third play in his little playbook there, or I guess mental playbook. But Corpening calling an offensive play here. He wants them to get this offense started once they get up past half court. Rock Springs is going to try and press here. I think Corpening might send in a sub here soon. I think he was pointing to Brody Welch there. Armani Dukes tries to get off right side. Potter gets the rebound, and it's up and in. Almost dunked it there. How many times has he taken flight this tournament alone, let alone this season? Pass it right side. Here comes Sam Eddy. He'll pass. Oh, no, ball's loose. Picked up. Arrington Purvis, left side, or right side to Boston James. Shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Dale Dukes. Nolan Collins near side, and Ellis Weber kind of caught off guard there. He's going to smack the floor. I hope that's not going to result in a technical, because that's kind of what gave, if you remember from last night, Malachi Smith did that, and Riverton ended up getting a technical from it. So got to be careful with those frustrations there. Here comes Rock Springs. With it is number 1, Antonio Cortez. He'll pass it left side. Here comes Arrington Purvis back into the game. Shots up, and it is no good. What? And it is a foul on Rock Springs, and the Mop fans are confused, and so am I. I don't know what the foul was for. Not that I'm saying it was a bad call. Obviously, they saw something. I just don't know what it was. Shane Corpening and Paul Collimer speaking to the ref down there. Wonder what they're saying. Hopefully nothing explicit. Shots up, and it is no good. Antonio Cortez. Rock Springs, pretty big team as you'd expect from a 4A team. A lot of tall guys out there. The height might be an advantage here for Rock Springs, but obviously you look on the scoreboard, they got to find a way to use it. Here comes Potter. Kicks it out to Dale Dukes down the right side. Kicks it back up to Potter. He's stuck. He'll give it off to Collins. Here comes Ellis Weber. Shots up. It's in! Ellis Weber! Far side. Oh, Rock Springs and the fans, I think the student section wanted a foul there. And the Thermop fans really excited here. This is probably the most we've seen from the purple and gold of this tournament. And they are showing up and showing out. They're really supporting their team here. Of course, that being said, we can hear most of it because we're in technically the Thermopolis section of the grandstands. 15 seconds to go here. Ball's loose. Picked up by Potter. It's up and it's in. He'll lay it in. 18 points on the board for the Bobcats. Shots up from long range. It's up and no good. Potter on the rebound to end the quarter, and we will take a quick break. We'll be right back. You are watching Varsity Boys Basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. 18-6 on the TBSN scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. I'd like to welcome you back inside of the Tiger Arena in Rock Springs, Wyoming, on the campus of Rock Springs High School, home of the Tigers. Well, Rock Springs, they got one of the prettiest looking courts I've probably seen in this state, well, at least for high school. Casper College really outdid themselves with the Thunderbird and the, I don't care what anybody says, that was awesome. I don't know why they changed it. But anyway, one of the best looking high school courts in Wyoming, at least in my personal opinion. As you can see, the tiger face silhouette in the three-point line is a really nice touch. We're back underway. Brody Potter, shots up and it's in. Bobcats up 20-6. Almost said 16. Past the Tiger Paw. Here comes Rock Springs. Driving inside. Underneath, and a traveling violation on the Tigers. Looks like it might have been on number 0, Samuel Lionberger. And Rock Springs using some subs here. Brody Potter is going to inbound it for the Bobcats. I almost said the Lady Cats. To be fair, we broadcasted more of the Lady Cats this tournament than we have the Bobcats. So Armani Dukes floating it underneath to Brody Potter. Shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Money Hun of the Tigers. Kicks it back out. Right side, has a lane, shots up, it's off. Armani Dukes on the rebound for the Bobcats. And isn't this just a sight to see? The Bobcats doing really, I think they're doing better against Rock Springs than they did against Riverton. Shot is up for Dale, it's up and it's in! 22-6, Bobcats. Rock Springs Lady Tigers lost to the Bear Lake Lady Bears right before this game. It was a 30-point deficit. It was like 60-30 something. Shot is up for three. It's up and it is in. Three. Rock Springs still yet to enter double digits here. 6:33 to go in the second. Nolan Collins with it. He'll pass it left side to Dale Dukes. Dukes will move right. He'll pass left. Pump fakes. He'll move left side. This is, I don't know who that is. I think that is. Shots up for three. It's up. No good. Shot taken by Bridger Pyle. I don't know how I forgot his name. Here comes Dale Dukes. Shots up, and it is a foul on the Rock Springs Tigers. Dale Dukes getting aggressive, getting in there, trying to draw a foul. He knows that Rock Springs is pretty tall, and a little bit of contact there on the wrist is the result. Maddox Valdez, the guilty party on that one. Shots up for Dale Dukes. It's up and in. And Thermopolis with some substitutions coming onto the floor. Number 2, Zach Hasty, and number 11, Brody Welch. Welch, the sophomore. Shots up, no good. Rebounded there by Boston James, the sophomore shooting guard. James with it. Has a little bit of room there. Shots up and it's in. James grabs his own rebound. Armani Dukes on the defensive board there. 23-9 here in Rock Springs. In case you can't tell, I'm ready to go home. I'm a little bit exhausted from the last couple of days. Here comes Dale Dukes. Ball's loose. It's going to be a mad dash for the ball. Dukes picks it up, avoids the backcourt. Here comes Welch, left side. And a foul on Rock Springs as Brody Welch holds on to it there. We did see Brody Welch's parents in attendance in that game against Riverton last night. Here comes Zach Hasty. Gives it up inside to Ellis Weber. He'll pass it right side to Armani Dukes. Dukes with it. He's trying to get it poked away there. Zach Hasty with it. He'll move left side. He's on the Tiger Paw. Driving. Shot is up and no basket. And Paul Collimer, Shane Corpening, and the entire Bobcat JV team just saying, no, that should have counted. That's what they say. Look, I think out of everybody there, Paul Collimer down there has probably been the most vocal. Shane Corpening, as I said last night, he's kind of getting more animated the longer he coaches. And I think that's what I like about that. He was kind of, quite frankly, a little bland when he was a rookie still as a coach, but he's starting to get more animated. It's pretty clear that he cares about the team. Here comes Bridger Pyle. Shots up and it's no good. That is the third one he's missed today out of 3 attempts. Here comes Savon Thomas. He'll pass up to the corner. Shots up 3. Boston James, the sophomore. Speaking of which, looking at the varsity roster here, 7 seniors out of the entire roster. That's about almost half, so a lot of seniority there. But we'd like to take a little bit of a timeout here as Rock Springs will use their second charge timeout. We'll be right back. 4:48 to go in the second quarter. We'll be right back from Rock Springs High School. The score is 23-12 here at Tiger Arena. Nice looking back here inside of Tiger Arena in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Thermopolis Bobcats up by 11 here in Rock Springs. It's been a dominant day for them so far, but they've got to keep this energy up. They kind of fell a little flat in the second half during the Riverton game last night, so this kind of proves they may look good in bursts here, but they are not immortal. They'll pass left side. Here comes the shot. It's up, and it is in for Rock Springs. Savon Thomas, and a foul down there for Thermopolis. And that will be 2 shots coming up for Rock Springs. Ellis Weber charged with his second personal foul. Bobcats with her first team foul. Shot is up, and it is in. Moneyhun on the basket there. He'll have another shot. Shots up. Good. And we apologize. We got fans coming through. Not much we can do or really want to do, actually. Here comes Thermopolis, and we apologize. Camera can't really see anything there. Back. Here comes Brody Potter. Potter gives it off to Bommingen. Bommingen inside. Potter's got it on the right side. Shots up. He'll throw it up to Zach Hasty. Wide open shot for Weber. It's up. 3! Ellis Weber! 16-26. Rock Springs trails onto the floor there, and a traveling violation. 3:53 to go at the half here. Rock Springs going to have to make some serious adjustments here heading into the locker room. Here comes Weber. He'll bring it up past the Tiger Paw. Passes left side to Zach Hasty. Hasty dribbles, passes right side, almost gets it stolen there. Potter passes it back here to Weber. Weber slings it over to Welch, and it's stolen away. Boston James on the steal. And a foul on the Bobcats, it looks like. Oh, Lord. Ellis Weber picking up his third foul, halfway to disqualification there. He is in a little bit of foul trouble here early. Still relatively early. It's still the first half here in Rock Springs. 3:22 left on the board here. You're watching varsity basketball on Two-Basin Sports Network, the Thermopolis Bobcats and the Rock Springs Tigers. No, you didn't see or hear that wrong. We're actually playing a 4A squad again. Shots up, and it's no good. Rebounded there by Hasty. Hasty, he's being guarded there in the back, and a foul. It's committed there, a blocking foul on number 3, Andrew Moneyhun, the senior. Not going to get too mad at that, considering Riverton did that same exact, and Kemmer, I think, did that same exact thing when the Bobcats played. So, I guess I don't know. 3:04 left to go. Left side, here comes Dell Dukes. Dukes drives right side. Slings it on over to Potter. He'll sling it up to Zach Hasty. Hasty driving inside the paint. Kicks it out to Welch. He'll pass left side. Shots it for Bommingen. It's up. It's no good. And a foul down there on the floor. It looks like on the Bobcats. Shane Corpening can't really help but laugh here. He's kind of a little bit animated about the calls here. In a way that his players are kind of playing defense. He's like, I think it's over the back that they're calling the Bobcats on here. Is what he's getting upset about. We got one checking into the game. Andrew Moneyhun's coming back in. Sam Eddy, he'll give it off. Here comes Boston James. Shot is up, and it is in. That's why they call him Boston, because he plays like Jason Tatum. Left side, here comes Zach Hasty. How's that not a foul? That is going to end up being a foul here on Thermopolis. That realistically probably could have been a foul, and a technical foul. Technical foul on the Bobcats. That is a technical foul. Shane Corpening wants an explanation. And it looks like I think they called it on Cody Bomagen. Yes, they did. His third personal. My question is, what did Bomagen do to set them off? I mean, like, that's a genuine question. I actually don't know what he did. Shot is up, and it is no good. Samuel Leyenberger will take the shots. 2:12 to go here in this second quarter. The Bobcat fans really not happy with the Zebras. We've heard a couple of jeers from the right of me. Bobcat fans usually very passionate anyway, obviously, but even more so today. They are not happy, and neither is Shane Corpening with what they are calling today. And I am not saying this at all that they're calling anything wrong. I am not. I am not saying that. They are making the right calls, at least in my opinion. But the Bobcat fans not happy. A third shot coming up, or sorry, I think these are the technicals actually. Nope, never mind, that is all of them. So a timeout is being called here. And
timeout on the floor is a full timeout.
Okay, so Thermopolis will use a timeout here. Thankfully, this is a varsity game, so they'll actually announce who called the timeout. So we'll be right back. 26-20, Rock Springs trails by 6. Like talking back, Shane Corpening looking kind of calm actually in that huddle. Could barely hear him. I think he's just trying to maintain a little bit of professionalism there. Talking to his kids there, he seemed pretty calm in the huddle there. So just kind of coaching his kids on what they're calling for and what to do here to avoid those types of calls. So good coaching there by Shane Corpening. I'll tip my hat to him on that one. They'll pass right side. They'll move left. Here comes Rock Springs with it. And the ball is loose. Picks it up near the scorer's table. Dell Dukes keeps harassing him there. Shot is up for 3. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Rock Springs. Shot's up, no good. Zach Hasty on the rebound. Gotta say, this is some of the most fun I've ever had calling a varsity boys game. Armani Dukes shot is up. And a foul. And 2 tickets to free throw land for the Bobcats. Armani Dukes will head to the charity stripe here. 1:36 to play here in Rock Springs for this second quarter. Sam Eddy's going to get called for the foul here, the senior. Shots up, and it is no good. I really need to get his support for this camera. Shots up, and it's in. Rock Springs down by 7 here. And stolen away. Here comes Potter. He's going to dunk it! Both hands! Brody Potter! Oh, man, he made the rim kind of bend on that one. And the Bobcats with a slam. Kicks it back. Here comes Rock Springs. It's tipped. Rock Springs keeps a hold of it. Here come the Tigers. They'll pass left side. Leyenberger with it. He'll drive right. Spins. Loses control of the ball. It's out. And it looks like Boston James is going to come in for the Tigers. Boston James going to pass it in for Rock Springs. He'll chuck it up to Savon Thomas. Thomas, left side. Here comes Cortez. Cortez back to Thomas. Up top, he'll drive right side. Back door to Boston James. James inside. It's up and it's a foul. And that is a Rock Springs set of free throws coming up here. Oh. Shots up for Boston James. It's up and it's in. (29-21). Rock Springs trying to keep themselves in it here. 42 seconds to go in the half. Shots up, and it's no good. Rebounded. And it's going to be a traveling violation on the Tigers. Man, Thermopolis fans still kind of angry here despite the call. They wanted a foul down there. Ball's loose. Picked up by Rock Springs. Going the other way. Sam Eddy. Shots up and it's in for Eddy. And here comes Del Dukes. Shots up and a foul. I really need to get like a more professional camera because there's no reason why my camera should be falling. Shots up for Del Dukes. It's up and it is good. I'm trying to hold on to my camera as best as I can, but it's not working, it seems. Whatever I'm trying to do. Del Dukes makes the free throw. Shots up, and it's in for Del. Back underway, 21 seconds left on the clock here in the second. He'll pass it up, inside, shots up, and it's in for Samuel Leyenberger. Nolan will give it off here to Armani Dukes. He'll go near side, shots up, contested, it's up and no good. And that will conclude the half, 25-31 to score at the half. We'll be right back from inside of the Tiger Arena here in Rock Springs. The Tigers down, 25-31. We'll be back from inside of the Railroad City here on I-80 in just a moment. Rock Springs Tigers and Thermopolis Bobcats return in 10 minutes. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Tiger Arena in Rock Springs, Wyoming, on the campus of Rock Springs High School. Well, my day just got a lot better because guess what? The PA announcer just came over the intercom, and he was giving up the scores for the college football playoff game because Texas is taking on Clemson right now. Also, the Baltimore Ravens taking on Pittsburgh Steelers in NFL action, which is on Saturday for some reason. Baltimore is currently up 17-10 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, Mom, I know you're watching this. Eat your heart out. Anyway, 57 seconds left in halftime here. And Bobcats doing really good, but what really concerns me heading into the second half, we saw it in the Riverton game yesterday. Bobcats dominated the first half. Riverton came back, yada, yada, yada. You know, and Bobcats still won that game, but I'm still kind of a little bit nervous if they will be able to carry that energy into the second half. Rock Springs, still a 4A team. That's what people seem to forget. And, you know, this is the highest level you can get in high school basketball in Wyoming. So the Bobcats are going to have to play their heart out like they have all tournament long. And when they played in Lander, they're going to have to transfer that energy here. Even in Lander, they had a little bit of a slip up. So, you know, they kind of have to pull it together here, they don't have to pull it together, but they have to keep it together and keep this momentum going into the second half. Really liking what I'm seeing from Brody Potter, Cody Bommingen, and Armani Duke so far. Let's see if they can keep it up. Also, Ellis Weber has been a pretty good player today for the Bobcats. Also keeping my eyes so far on Boston James and Samuel Lionberger, and Andrew Moneyhun as well. So those three players for Rock Springs I'm really impressed with thus far, but will they be able to keep this up? We're back here into the start of the second half. Starting it off with Rock Springs. Here comes the Tigers. Shots up for three, and it is in. Moneyhun on the three-point basket. And here comes Armani Dukes. He'll drive inside, kicks it back out to Welch. Brody Welch, left side, loses control of the ball. Ball's loose. It's picked up by the Rock Springs Tigers, and a whistle. Traveling violation on the Tigers. And that's another thing that concerns me, too. The Bobcats are losing the ball in the paint. Rock Springs is picking up on that, and they're getting the steal. That is going to be it's kind of been an issue with the Bobcats for the last 6 years. It's been their ball control, quite frankly. So, foul on Rock Springs. Number 10, Boston James, getting his first personal. Here comes the Bobcats. Here come the Bobcats. It's proper English, probably. 7:18 to go. Left side to Brody Potter. Potter with it, bounce pass to Armani Dukes. Dukes kicks it back out. Potter pump fakes, moves it in. Kicks it back out to Del Monaco Dukes. And tricks him up there, and that is going to end up being a foul on the Tigers.
Fouls on number 22, Arrington Burns, his third. 6 seconds. Basket's good by Del Dukes. He'll go to the line for one shot.
And here comes Dale Dukes for one shot. It's up and it is in. Football score here in Rock Springs. 7 minutes to go here in this game, or in this third quarter, I meant to say, rather. Kicks it back out. Here comes Boston James. James to number 22, Arrington Purvis. Purvis, back door. He'll give it off here to Logan Condi. Check that. That's actually Andrew Moneyhun. I apologize. Driving inside, and a foul as Arrington Purvis tries to drive to the basket. This, like I said in the first quarter, this Rock Springs team is a much bigger, much stronger team than Thermopolis. They're still, kind of struggling out there just a little bit. Here comes number 2, Savon Thomas. Kicks it out here to Andrew Moneyhun. Back to Thomas. Thomas left side to Lionberger. Purvis, shots on its way for three. It's up and it's no good. Tipped by Dukes and rebounded by Hasty. Here comes Hasty. Shot is up and it is in! Zach Hasty for 2. And here comes Savon Thomas, backdoor to Samuel Leyenberger. Leyenberger for three, it's up, and it is no good from high school range and Old Women's NCAA range. And out of bounds, this one's gonna go back to the Tigers, it looks like. Checking in for Rock Springs will be number 33, Sam Eddy. Boston James headed to the sideline here to get the inbound. At least I assume that's James. The programs are about as official as you can get, and I still don't trust them. Here comes Rock Springs with it. Andrew Moneyhun with it. Moving right side, kicks it right. Samuel Leyenberger with it. Back door here to Boston James. James loses the ball. Hasty's going to dive for it. James picks it up. Gives it up to Andrew Moneyhun. Loose ball is picked up by Dell Dukes. Near side. Here comes Armani. Brody Potter. It's up. No good. And a jump ball down there in the paint. 5:23 to go here in this third quarter. You were watching varsity basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats, or what's left of a voice after this game. Gets it underneath to Welch. Brody Welch kicks it out to Armani Dukes. Dukes to Dell Dukes now. The brothers sharing it here. Ball's loose. Armani tried to pick it up. It's taken away by Savon Thomas, and a dunk. It's up and it's missed. Two shots coming up, and they ruled it a Bobcat foul. He tried to dunk it, a foul on the Bobcats. And quite frankly, I think that was more of a rim thing, not a Bobcat thing. Shot is up and it is no good. And even the fan next to me said it himself. He got stuffed by the rim. Kind of a really accurate statement. Although, to be fair, from our angle, we probably didn't see the contact. Shot is up and it is no good. He misses both free throws. And here comes number 22, Arrington Purvis. Number 22, Dell Dukes. Nolan Collins with it. Pivots, looking. He'll dribble left side. Picks up the dribble, gives it off to Zach Hasty. He's got triple threat now. He was going to dribble inside. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded by Armani Dukes. Triple threat, kicks it back up to Dell Dukes. He had a three there, but he's going to go for the inside. It's blocked. Out of bounds. And a fair block there by the Rock Springs Tigers. Really clean at least from my angle. And timeout for the Bobcats. They will take a quick breather. So both teams equal on timeouts here. We'll be right back from inside of Rock Springs High School in just a moment. Do not go anywhere. You are watching Bobcat basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Welcome you back here inside of Rock Springs High School in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Home of the Tigers here inside the Tiger Arena. 4:45 to go on the board. Bobcats looking to extend the lead. They're up by 8, but it's not comfortable enough, I don't think, for these players. Here comes Dukes. Dukes looking. He'll drive right side. Kicks it out to Zach Hasty. Hasty driving left side. Shots up, and it's going to fall short. Picked up by number 10, Boston James. He's got James in his last name. You know he's probably going to be the GOAT. Kicks it out right side. Here comes Rock Springs. Number 2 with it. That is Savon Thomas. He'll kick it back out here to Leyenberger. Leyenberger, tallest person on the court right now, it looks like. Driving right side is Boston James, and he's going to be in a little trouble there as there's a foul on Thermopolis. Could be a reach-in on Dell Dukes. So, defensive foul on Dukes, his third personal foul and the third team foul for the Bobcats here in this third quarter. It's just 3-steption there. Back underway. Here comes Lionberger. Lionberger with it, right side. Shots up and kind of uncontested there. Right side, here comes Del Dukes. Dukes to Armani Dukes underneath. Ball's loose and goes back to Rock Springs. This legit feels like a college game right now with the atmosphere here. This is awesome. Here they go, left side. Lionberger moving to the left side, picks up the dribble, throws it up underneath to James. James underneath the hoop. It's up and it's a foul. Probably on what's his name? Sorry, number 23. Brody Potter, I apologize. I forgot his name, despite the fact he's been the biggest, he's been a human highlight reel all season. He'll pick up his second personal, 4th team for the Bobcats. Boston James taking the free throw. It's up, and it is no good. One more shot on its way. Brody Potter and Armani Dukes will grab the rebound if it comes to that. Shots up, and Brock almost said Brock Purdy. Brody Potter will, I don't know where I got Brock from. Sorry. Brody Potter tried to grab the rebound. It goes out of bounds. I think I'm thinking of football again. Throws it up. Zach Hasty there playing defense here on Savon Thomas. Thomas on the Tiger Paw. He'll pass left side here to Samuel Lionberger. Lionberger passing inside, kicks it back out. It's up, and it's a foul. I'll check that. Yeah, it is going to be a foul on Rock Springs. Samuel Lionberger with his first personal. Rock Springs pressing up. Nolan Collins gives off to Brody Potter. It's taken away here by Savon Thomas. Thomas throws it back. This is going to be Boston James with the shot. It's up and it's in. Collins in a lot of trouble. Here comes Purdy. Far side. Here to Zach Hasty. Underneath to Armani Dukes. Dukes with it now. And this one's taken away. Savon Thomas near side. Thomas crosses him over, shots up, and it's no good. And a foul. And it's an offensive foul on Rock Springs as Bridger Pyle is going to come into the game for the Bobcats. Coming off is going to be Nolan Collins. Nolan Collins, a wide receiver for the Bobcats this past fall, putting those receiver skills to good use. There comes Bridger Pyle. We want to talk about Odell Beckham Jr. type catches. That was one by Bridger Pyle. Well, was it one hand? I think he used both hands, but it was still an impressive catch. So they charge the foul to Boston James, his second personal. It's going to be a free throws coming up for another number 10. Shots up, and it's no good for Bridger Pyle. Private Pyle. Here comes Pyle. Pyle's shot is up, and it is in! Rolled around in the rim just a little bit there. And here comes Rock Springs, 2:30 to go in the third. Savon Thomas with it, crosses, looks to go right side. Screen set by Lionberger. Still dribbling, drives inside, kicks it back out. Shots up for the right, and uncontested, it's up and in. Here comes Del Dukes. Shots up for the inside, it's up and in! Del Dukes. Savon Thomas, left side here to Samuel Lionberger. Lionberger driving inside, and a foul looks to be on Del Dukes. Looks like Sam Eddy's going to catch some water here as the bonus comes up for Rock Springs. Lionberger's going to take some free throws here. We also got a sub coming onto the floor for the Bobcats. It'll end up being Nolan Collins getting some playing time here. Lionberger's shot is up and it's in. Swish.
Second in from Thermopolis, number 0, Nolan Collins.
Shots up. Good. Both shots made there. And here comes Collins. Pivots, looking. Right side, it's stolen away. Here comes Cortez. Ball's loose and a foul. And that's going to be more free throws coming up, this time for Antonio Cortez. Armani Dukes grabbing a foul. Everybody's getting calls here today for the Bobcats. Rock Springs also in the bonus too, so they've been kind of dishing it out equally here. Shots up and it is no good. Short of the rim there by Antonio Cortez. Big Tony. Shots up. No good. Off the left side. Potter on the rebound. Here comes Zach Hasty. He'll pass it back into the corner. Nolan Collins. And this one's stolen, or sorry, not Collins, but Bridger Pyle stolen away there by Antonio Cortez. Driving left side. Trying to take it away. And here comes Sam Eddy. Shots up and it's no good. Potter pushes it forward. Behind the back there. And here comes Zach Hasty. Tries to give it up to Armani Dukes. He'll try to rip it out. Taken away. Boston James will have it on the far side. James, far side. Shot is up and it is in. Bobcat fans wanted to travel there. Throws it way out of bounds out toward the home section. Bobcats starting to make some mistakes here. Shane Corpening trying to tell his kids, settle it down just a little bit here. He needs them to kind of be relaxed here in these last couple of minutes as we get ready to head into the fourth quarter. Shots up for, oh, that one's short. This one's rebounded. It's blocked, I guess, technically there by Brody Potter. Shots up and it's blocked. And that got a crowd reaction. A loud atmosphere here at Tiger Arena with the lower decks pretty much all filled up on both sides here, except for one little section over there on the far side. Shows you how much they love their Tigers here in Rock Springs. Tosses it up. Samuel Lionberger on the steal. Here comes Savon Thomas. Thomas, it's up and it is in. Rock Springs will take their first lead of the game. Passes it back. Here comes Welch and a foul. Oh, check that. It's actually Nolan Collins. Sorry, it looked like Brody Welch from the distance there. I'm sorry. So Collins taking 2 shots here. Both teams in the bonus for the remainder of this quarter. Shots up, and it's in. It shook our camera there a little bit. So it's knotted back up here for the Bobcats. Scoreboard malfunctions. Shots up, and it is no good. Rebounded. Underneath the paint. Shots up, and it's good for Sam Eddy. And the timer will expire. And it is 42-40 to end the third quarter. And we will be right back. Bobcats undefeated streak on the line here in Rock Springs. Bobcats trail 42-40 for the first time today. We'll be right back from inside of Tiger Arena here in Rock Springs in just a second. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Rock Springs, Wyoming here, back inside of Tiger Arena. Bobcats and the Tigers. Thermopolis trailing by 2 here, the first time that they've trailed today. And they should probably try to take steps to make sure it's the last time. Back underway. Here comes Cody Bomagen. Haven't seen much of him today. Bomagen for 3. It's up. It's no good. I think what's going on here, I think the Bobcats getting a little too comfortable, taking out their starters for one. They've had a lot of bench players on today. They are getting pretty much starters minutes. And here come the Tigers. Far side is Savon Thomas. Shots up, no good, rebounded by Thomas. They'll get a jump shot, blocked by Potter. Rebounded there, Bomagen's got it, and a foul. 7:21 to go here in this game here from Rock Springs. It is 42-40, Rock Springs on top. The home crowd loves it. It's taken away. Sam Eddy had it there. And stolen away. Bomagen's got it. He's got trouble there. And it's taken away. Here comes Savon Thomas. Kicks it back. Sam Eddy. Savon Thomas again, right side to Boston. James drives inside, and a foul, no basket, a foul on the floor. And Bomagen will foul out here, unfortunately. 5 fouls here. Remember, Bomagen did have that technical foul earlier in the game. If he wouldn't have gotten it, this would only be his 4th foul. Dale Dukes is headed back into the game for the Bobcats. So Bomagen is heading back onto the bench here. He is done for the day. Gives it back. Now they're up under the 3-point line. They'll pass it left side, swatted away by Armani Dukes. Kind of forces Rock Springs to play a little further back than they'd like to. Here comes Antonio. It's up and it's in for Tony Cortez. Rock Springs' biggest lead of the day. Dale Dukes gives it up underneath to Armani Dukes. And it's going to be a foul. Looks like number 33, Sam Eddy.
Number 33, Sam Eddy. His 3rd, team 2nd.
And looks like a Bobcat timeout, so we will take a very quick break as the Bobcats use up, I think what this will be is their 3rd timeout of the day, so we'll be right back. You are watching Bobcat Basketball on 2 Basin Sports. There's the voice of the Bobcats. 6:36 to go, full timeout. I'd like to welcome you back. Number 3 ranked Thermopolis Bobcats, number 3 in Class 2A anyway, against the Rock Springs Tigers. Thermopolis trying to keep the undefeated season alive, and even if they don't, it's not really the end of the world because I think the coaches' polls are still going to be pretty favorable either way to the purple and gold considering how this weekend's gone. Shot is up, and it's in! Brody Potter. Here come the Bobcats. Passes it right side to Boston James. James driving inside. Taken here to number 0, James now to Cortez, back to James. James inside to Lionberger. Ball is loose and it's tipped by Armani Dukes and out of bounds. Great hustle by the Bobcats. They're kind of been one of their biggest strengths all season has been getting down court bit, good hustle, making sure that the Tigers don't have much time to react. Throws it up inside, shots up by Lionberger. It's up and no good. Rebounded, kicks it out, shots up and it rims out. Rebounded by James, ball's loose. Del Duke picks up and stolen right out back by Cortez. Shots up and it's in. And it's out of bounds. Stays with the Bobcats, 5:41 to go. They'll pass it inside. Weber passing it here to Hasty. Hasty passes it back up to Potter. Potter pump faking now to, it's Weber, and a foul on the Tigers. Rock Springs getting the call there, their third team and a first personal for Antonio Cortez. Big Tony getting his first foul of the game. Sounds like a mafia name, Big Tony. Passing it in will be Potter. Chucks it up to Zach Hasty. Hasty with it. Hasty driving right side. It's out of bounds. Back to the Tigers. (46-42). Tigers on top here at home. They'll pass near side. Right side, here comes Siobhan Thomas. Underneath, shots up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Potter. Potter now to Weber, back now to Armani Dukes on the far side. Back to Weber, back to Dukes. Dukes gives it to Hasty for three. It's up. Three! Zach Hasty! Hopefully this sparks a little bit of momentum for the Bobcats. Zach Hasty's been a reliable three-point shooter the past couple of years. Here comes the Tigers. With it now is Cortez. He'll pass to near side. Savon Thomas. Thomas driving. He's on the left wing. Pivots. Looking behind him. And timeout for Rock Springs. The Bobcats intimidate them enough. And we'll be right back inside of Rock Springs. And they don't call it the Flaming Gorge Classic for no reason. This is a instant classic already. We'll be right back from Rock Springs in just a moment. Welcome back inside of the Tiger Arena in Rock Springs on the campus of Rock Springs High School in the beautiful little city not very far from Flaming Gorge. By the way, a little bit of an interesting story that I forgot to mention. We almost didn't get here to Rock Springs. There was an accident on Interstate 80 between just a little bit outside of Green River heading toward Rock Springs, and it was on the lane that we obviously needed to get from Green River to Rock Springs. So we almost did not get here, but we're here. So thank you, whoever wrecked that semi-truck driver. Almost made us. I'm just joking. I hope he's okay, though. Shots up, and it is it was a pass. I'm sorry. Right side. And it's swatted, but still there to foul on the Bobcats. Dukes is going to foul out, so Del Dukes. Both him and Cody Bomagen, two of the best players on the roster, have fouled out, and here comes Brody Welch into the game. .4:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rock Springs with possession. They're up by only one. Shots up from three. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Ellis Weber. Weber with it. Near side gives it off to Zach Hasty. He drained a three earlier. That was the last score for the Bobcats. Here comes Dukes. Dukes, it's swatted away, and it's going to go out of bounds. Stays with the Bobcats, it appears. Here they go, getting ready to get back going. Tosses it up to Hasty. Hasty has it up top. He'll drive left side. Shots up, and a foul! It goes in! Bobcats reclaim the lead here in Rock Springs. And a foul there by number one, his second of the game. That is Antonio Cortez. Andrew Moneyhun coming back into the game. Haven't seen much of him this half. Here comes Hasty with the free throw. It's up, and it's no good. James passes it far side. Here comes Savon Thomas, and he'll give it off back to James. James back to Thomas. In the face there is Ellis Weber. Gives it off to James here on the other side. Shots up, and it's no good. Rebounded. Brody Potter with the foul. A fair call by the ref. I did see a little bit of wrist contact there by Potter. Got to avoid the wrist at all costs there. Boston James to take some free throws here. Shots up. Good. Rock Springs ties it up here. James on his second free throw. It's up and it's in. Welch will pass it in. They'll throw it up here to Armani Dukes. Near side, here comes Weber. Weber. Right side, shots up and a foul. He will go to the line to shoot two as he misses the shot. Tigers still up by one, although that's how the... Well, actually, no, sorry, it wasn't off free throws. The Bobcats got the lead. Shots up, good. It's up, and it's good. Back underway here in Rock Springs, near side. Here comes number two, Savon Thomas. Tigers have it, 3 minutes left. Shots up from three, it's up and it's in. Not the end of the world there, but Andrew Moneyhun on the three-point shot. It's going to be Potter near side, taken away by the Tigers. Shots up, almost dunked. Brody Welch is going to grab the rebound for the Bobcats. Here comes Hasty. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Leyenberger. Leyenberger almost got himself a dunk on that last play. Here come the Tigers again. Andrew Moneyhun with it. Switches to his left hand. Gives it off now to Boston James. James now to Savon Thomas. Thomas now to Moneyhun. Moneyhun will move far side. Shot is up and it's in. And kicked off, stolen away here by Rock Springs. Number 10, Boston James, and a foul. Fans are on their feet here in Rock Springs. Starting again, 1:57 to go in this game. Giving it back now, Boston James to Andrew Moneyhun. Now underneath, gives it up, it's up and it is in for Arrington Purvis. And timeout looks like it'll be called by the Bobcats. And we will be right back inside of Rock Springs High School in just a second. Do not go anywhere, we'll be right back. Bobcats trail 55-49. Welcome you back to Tiger Arena here in Rock Springs. Tigers up 55-49. Bobcats trying to keep the win streak alive here. Are on a 4-game win streak with a win over Riverton last night. They beat Lander, then they beat Glen Rock, then they beat Riverton. Right side, shots up, it's no good. Rebounded here by the Tigers, number 10, James. Far side, Rock Springs has it. Almost stolen away by Potter there. They got to play hard, 1:15 to go. This game is not over yet, 1:15 to go. Samuel Leyenberger with it. They're going to try and waste time here, but the Bobcats don't want to get a foul. And it looks like they will anyway, a blocking foul on the Bobcats. And that will send Rock Springs to the line. Well, the last broadcast of the year here on Two Basin Sports Network. And our last player of the game for 2024. Shots up, and it is in for Samuel Leyenberger. I think despite that, I think we're going to give it to, oh man, this is a tough decision. Honestly, Andrew Moneyhun of the Rock Springs Tigers. Antonio Cortez, Samuel Leyenberger, and Savon Thomas going to get and Sam Eddy actually are going to get my honorable mentions for Rock Springs. Thermopolis honorable mentions include obviously Zach Hasty, Cody Bommingen, and Brody Potter as well.
Number 2, Zach Hasty is third.
Oh, Lord. Bobcat fans jeering the refs. This is going to go anything but good. 42 seconds to go. Shots up, and it's in. $57 points on the board for Rock Springs, so we missed a point there, so we apologize. Shots being taken by Moneyhun. Shot is up, and it's in. Gives it off inside. Zach Hasty's got it. 38 seconds to go. Shot is up, and it's in. And looks like a Bobcat timeout, so we will be right back. And the Tigers up 58-51. Game's still not over, but it's looking less likely here for the Bobcats. We'll be right back. We'd like to welcome you back inside of Tiger Arena here in Rock Springs. 58-51 to score. Bobcats try as they might, are struggling here before they have to go back through Farson and South Pass and Wind River Canyon to get back to Thermopolis to end this 2-day tournament. They've had a fantastic game, and they've had a fantastic tournament. Unfortunately, can't win them all. Not unless you're the 2004 Bobcat team that went 24-0 under Park Price. But this isn't 2004, and these Bobcats still got a little bit of work to do. But they know what they need to work on heading into 2025 in that little stretch of the season. They know what they need to do. They just got to put the work forward. The foul is here for Thermopolis. It's up for Leyenberger. It's up, and it's no good. One more shot coming up. It's up. Good. $59-51 here. It's up. Potter! Oh, man! It didn't go in, but he was looking to tear that rim down any way he could underneath. And Dukes on the steal. Here comes Brody Welch. Welch to Zach Hasty. Hasty driving. Shot is up, and it is in. 3, 2, 1, game. 59-53. Bobcats get taken down by the Rock Springs Tigers. but damn if it wasn't a good game. 59-53 the final here, and there's a lot to be excited about for the Bobcats. Congratulations to the Rock Springs Tigers for holding on in this one in a very close contest. All the Bobcats games, except for the one in Lander, have been super close. Well, they also beat Glen Rock by a lot, so I don't know. Anyway, 59-53 the final from Rock Springs. Next time we see you will be in 2025 for the girls 2A SmackDown tournament in Thermopolis, followed by the Bighorn Basin Classic. Whether that's boys or girls, I actually have no idea because we are not going to Cali for that. But we'll be right back. We'll be back in 2025. We thank you so much for all the support you've given us in 2024, and we wish everybody a happy, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year as we head into 2025. Hopefully, 2025 is bigger and better than 2024. With all that being said, we thank you so much once again for the support you've given us in 2024, and we will see you in January. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please drive home safe, and please do not pet the buffalo. We'll be back in 2025. The final score, the Rock Springs Tigers 59, the Thermopolis Bobcats 53.